We bought our first RV a year ago and we learned the hard way that the dealership only sells you the good part. They don't give you the things you actually need to survive. If you roll off the lot without the right gear, you're looking at a weekend of misery and maybe no power or AC. To save you the pain we went through, here are the 10 must have items every RVer needs on day one. Let's go. So we just bought our first RV, and the first thing we thought about was the power cable. I asked the dealer if it was included in the sale, and they said nope. It turns out that giant electric cord you need to power your entire rig, it doesn't come with it. We just assumed it was part of the deal. This is a mistake a lot of new RV owners make. You're so excited to roll off the lot, but you don't realize you might not have the one thing you need to power your new home. First, you'll need a 30 or 50 amp extension cord depending on your rig. The longer the better. And on top of that, you'll need a surge protector to protect your investment from electrical spikes. You don't want to fry your electronics. And finally, a 50 to 30 amp or 30 to 50 amp adapter is a must-have. You never know when you'll roll into a site that doesn't have an inlet for your specific amps. When you buy your RV, you're going to think of the fun stuff. The coffee maker, the camping chairs, the s'mores, but you're going to need to get up close and personal with the ugly truth, the sewer hose. My advice, don't cheap out on this. Go ahead and get one with a clear elbow and a sturdy hose support. Now I know what you're thinking, a clear elbow? Why would I want to see that? Trust me, the first time you're staring down the barrel of your black tank, you're going to want to know when it's running clear. And if you want to make your life 1,000 times easier, especially if you're staying put for a week or two, grab one of these, a portable black tank. This thing is a lifesaver. It saves you from doing the full rig shuffle where you have to pack up your entire campsite just to drive to the dump station. You'll also need something to treat the black tank with. We use these handy pods, but there are tons of options out there. I also use a 5-gallon bucket to pre-mix the treatment. I add a pod and then fill the bucket about 80% full, and after the pod has dissolved and the solution is mixed, I dump it in the bathroom toilet. You might need more or less water depending on the size of your black tank. Next up, the freshwater hose. Now I know what you're thinking. I'll just use that old garden hose from home. It's green, it's pretty, it's perfect. Absolutely not. No. Stop. What you'll need, my friends, is a white or white and blue hose rated for drinking water. You need this one unless you want your morning coffee to taste like a rusty sprinkler and regret every life choice that led you to this moment. Here's the pro tip that saves you from a world of disgust. You're going to need a freshwater hose for your drinking water and showers, and a second hose for your black tank flush, to clean the other tank. You absolutely 100% need to mark these hoses. Use some colored tape, a tag, anything, because you don't want to accidentally mix these up. Seriously. One hose for drinking, one hose for everything else. Don't get that wrong. You'll only make that mistake once, I hope. Next up is a little and inexpensive water pressure regulator. It doesn't sound like much, but it could save you from a weekend of pure misery. Listen up, because this is important. Campground water can hit your RV with the force of a fire hydrant. Without one of these, you risk blowing a water line, flooding your rig, and spending your weekend mopping up sadness instead of enjoying the lake. They're cheap, they're easy to install, and they'll save your pipes from an untimely death. Trust me, It's a lot cheaper to buy one of these than it is to replace your RV's plumbing. Alright, you've parked your rig and you're ready to relax. But hold on, are you stable? We're talking about leveling blocks and wheel chocks. Trust me, you don't want your bed to feel like a ski slope, and you definitely don't want your breakfast sliding off the table. Leveling blocks are your best friend here. They keep your rig flat and level, and these bad boys, the wheel chocks, they keep your home from rolling into the lake. You need both of these. They're cheap, they're easy, and they'll save you from a major headache down the road. Alright, folks, let's talk about the one thing you don't want to get wrong: toilet paper. Sorry, Charmin lovers, but that Ultra Plush 4-ply stuff is a one-way ticket to a septic nightmare. The regular stuff clogs your black tank faster than you can say, "Oh no, you're going to need to get RV Safe Rapid Dissolves toilet paper." This stuff breaks down almost instantly, saving you from a costly and frankly disgusting repair. Next up, your basic RV toolkit. Look, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but something is going to break. It's not a matter of if, but when. You are now the handyman. You'll need some basic essentials: a screwdriver, pliers, a drill, and of course plenty of duct tape and electrical tape. Don't worry if you don't have it all now. Your rig will let you know what it needs, and you'll acquire a new tool for every repair. It's a rite of passage for every RV owner. Trust me, it's better to be prepared than to be stranded without a single screwdriver. Next up, your fire extinguisher. Your RV comes with a fire extinguisher, but it's not the greatest. It's a little guy. What I'd recommend is for you to get a good one, because fires move fast in RVs, like really fast. Seconds matter, and that tiny little can of hope is not going to cut it. Do yourself a favor, spend the extra 20 bucks and get a real fire extinguisher. It's the one thing that you buy hoping you'll never have to use. Next on our list, your first aid kit. Look, I know what you're thinking. You've got a box of Band-Aids. You're good to go. But let's be real. You're now living on wheels. The road is full of adventures, and adventures can lead to cuts, burns, and scrapes. You don't want to be stranded in the middle of nowhere without the right gear. Go full survival kit. Get a proper one. Stock it with everything you need, and you'll be prepared for anything the road throws at you. Alright, for the bonus round, you'll need 3 things you'll be glad you have: a flashlight or a headlamp for those middle of the night trips to the dump station. You don't want to do that in the dark. Next, bungee cords. You'll need these to hold everything down and keep it from rattling around while you're driving down the road. And last but not least, a portable air compressor. You never know when you'll need to air up a tire, a bike, or a basketball. Trust me, you'll thank me later. So there you have it. Our top 10 must-haves to survive RV life without losing your mind on your first weekend on the road. Miss one of these essentials and your trip could turn into a living nightmare, but the good news is that it's totally avoidable. Now, I hate to ask, but it really helps a new channel like mine if you hit that like button and subscribe. Let us know in the comments which RV essential you can't live without. Catch you on the road.